So last year I bought my very first ever grown-up real-life grow light, and I grew these hot orange ones of chilies under it, and I was very, very impressed. Now, it annoyed me a little bit that this grow light was now going to sit in the cupboard until spring. So I decided I would try and see if I could grow some potatoes indoors under the MarsHydro TS600 from a potato chit. Here's what happened. Hello again, and first of all, as usual, I hope everybody is keeping safe and well. Now, this chit was sown in one of the small little 3-inch pots, grown under the MarsHydro TS600, and then transplanted, I should say, into a 5-litre pot, and that's where you join us. We're going from the 5-litre pot into a 10-litre pot, and there's a couple of inches of not too well rotted horse manure at the bottom of that 10-litre pot. The plant looks really, really healthy, but I noticed the leaves seem a bit weird to me, not in a bad way, but the potato plant leaves that I usually see, because I grow them all outdoors, they seem a little bit more robust, and it just may be because these are growing indoors under a grow light. Nothing wrong with them, the plant looks really, really healthy, but they just seem a bit flimsy. This is the middle of February. I think it's around the 10th of February or so. So the plant has not had very much time to grow, not nearly enough considering it's growing from a chit. You can see that the plant has darkened quite a lot, and it's also put on a lot more stems and a lot more leaf, and it looks really, really healthy. I want to leave this a lot longer, but I can't because now it's the middle of February or thereabouts. I need the grow light. So I'm harvesting it now, and like I say, it's not had nearly enough time considering it's grown from a chit. A few worms in there which will have done it the world of good. I pulled the plant out, and initially I didn't see all that many potatoes, so I wasn't sure if I had just grown a plant. That's the manure at the bottom of the pot. There's more worms in there and a few cocoons. And it's only a 10-litre pot, but I did have to rummage. There's the plant. I love looking at the root because it just fascinates me, the way the root develops when it's growing from a chit and there's no seed. It didn't start off life with a seed potato. But here's the potatoes. Now, not that many, so it could look like a little bit disappointing, but actually I was over the moon with this for the simple reason that when you factor in the amount of time that it's had, I think it's incredible that the plant growing from a chit in that time scale managed to produce, I think it's 6 potatoes I had, 6 or 7 potatoes there. So again, considering the time, considering it was started from a chit from a very, very, very well rotted potato, and the chit itself was not good, this was grown indoors, I think that's incredible. There's worms there around the root zone. You will always find this. If you have worms, they're always around the root zone because that's where the sugars and the bacteria are really happening in your compost and soil. So it's going to be very attractive for the worms. Don't forget, #potatochitchallenge. Look it up. And one question just to clarify, somebody asked, I think it was on Instagram, if the chit rots and it doesn't take because they started it on Valentine's Day, can you start again? You can start anytime you like, and you can start as many times as you like, but you cannot transplant on more than 3 times. If your first effort is not a success, start again. It may just have been too cold. Now there's the potatoes, and I guessed at the time it was about ½ pound, and it was just very slightly over ½ pound. So, like I say, I've absolutely no doubt that had I been able to leave the potato chit growing under the MarsHydro TS600 grow light, I would have had at least £3 of potatoes there. However, I couldn't because I have chilies. More chilies than I've ever had in my life. Serrano is the main group of chilies is Serrano, which are grown from seeds, which I saved myself. They grow fantastic out our back garden, and there they are now. This was filmed today. They are doing really well, and I've got 2 aubergines. I've got jalapeno, which I think I'll have to grow indoors. I've got Serrano, which I know will grow really well outside, and I've got one I've never grown before. It was seeds I was given a long time back. I didn't even know if they were viable, and they're the Chinese 5-color peppers, and they grow quite well outside in the garden as well. This is what they look like. This is a picture I found. So that's it. Just a little fun update. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.